Welcome to the Can Wine Podcast, where we open cans of wine and talk about it. We're in Season 3, Episode 34, and this year we're bringing you The World in a Can. And this week, we're off from the west coast of the U.S. to the foothills of Italy. And before we get to our can of the week, let's talk about the wine nerd word of the week, which is acidity. And acidity is a characteristic of wine that provides structure and balance as well as freshness. And it's a critical aspect of wine. So acidity is something that is noted, and it gives it a nice, bright, crisp taste. And that brings us to our can of the week, which is the 200 milliliter MYwine Sparkling by Bev Italiano, and it's a sparkling rosé with a 10.5% alcohol per volume. And the winemaker is Donelli Vinespa, which is a internationally known grape as well as winemaker. So they grow a lot of grapes and they make some wine in Italy. And this is listed as being gluten-free, vegan, so all the good stuff. And it's nicely canned. And it was, in fact, a gold medal winner in the Sparkling Rosé category in the International Canned Wine Competition in Mendocino County, California. And a number of these rosés that are coming up were gold medal winners. So we kind of left the heavy lifting to the judges at the competition, and so far they haven't let us down. Their choices for gold medal winners were excellent wines and delicious. Now, Bev Italiano was founded in 1915, and they're a well-known Italian grape producer and vineyard, and they are known for their Lambrusco, which was, of course, the favorite lunch beverage for Pavarotti. He was known to enjoy their Lambrusco. And as we said, they are a gold medal winner in the international competition. So well done. And without any further ado, let's do what we do on the Can Wine Competition, which is, wait for it, we open cans of wine and talk about it. Very nice color, a lot of carbonation in there. Yes, indeed. Let's have a sniff of it. Fruity notes, yes. I can taste those. It has a very nice, typical rosé taste and a bit of acidity. I like it. What could you pair this with? As with most rosés, seafood, charcuterie, salads, cheese. That crisp acidity really helps with the fruit, brings out those fruity notes as well. And the fruity notes in the food that you're pairing it with, possibly crab or salmon, maybe some oysters, any sort of salad, maybe a nice salad with some goat cheese, or maybe just some chocolate. That's great. And our shout out this week goes to one of our perpetual fans, Brian the florist. Thank you, Brian. Appreciate the comments that you always have, as well as that great bouquet I picked up last week that is still hanging in there. Your flowers are fresh and looking good, so thank you for being a fan. And our head scratcher last week was, the answer was the Okanagan Valley, and that was in the interior of BC. So that's the wine production area in the interior of BC. Now, here's a new head scratcher. our contributor with the Wine Nerd Word of the Week recently, Dr. Ron Jackson. What prestigious award did Dr. Ron Jackson win in 2015? So check that out, do a little Googling around, and we'll have the answer for you next week. In closing, thank you for tuning in to the Canned Wine Podcast, where we open cans of wine and talk about it. Remember, as always, to enjoy responsibly, and just because it comes in a can doesn't mean you can drink and drive. The Canned Wine Podcast is a Center Stage production, all rights reserved.